we have Soho Skwishy. It is so squishy. It is so soft and plushy. I love this yarn. So you're gonna have the easiest time using plush or chenille yarn or squishy yarn if you follow these tips. So this is Squishy in Papaya. It's so cute. So I'm gonna pull from the end, and you'll notice that with any plush or chenille yarn, you can pull some of the fibers off the end of the yarn. What is so special about Squishy is that you can't do that to the middle of the yarn. You can't do that to the sides of the yarn. So this yarn is very sturdy for a plush yarn. So when we use plush yarn, it helps a lot if you reduce tension. And what that means if you're new to crochet is that it's how hard you hold the yarn. So I hold my hook in my right hand and the yarn in my left hand. If I hold this tighter or I wrap it around my fingers tighter, it will make a tighter stitch.
Let's make a slip knot.
I like to make a C backwards, and then I fold it over so it's a P. And then I fold the P over, so I have that cross section right here, until I have this crossed through 0. I put my hook into this middle yarn, and I pull that tail.
So what I have left on my hook is a slip knot. Now that I have a slip knot, I need to crochet a chain.
And I will do that by wrapping the hook one time and pulling the yarn through. So I'll do that one more time, and this is going to be a chain 2. So I have 2 chains right here. I'm going to put my hook back into the first one, and I'm going to make another slip stitch. Now when you already have your work going and you need to make a slip stitch, you're going to wrap the yarn once and pull it all the way through to the other side. So now I have this very tiny circle that was made by my 2 chained stitches. And this is how you'll make a magic circle for plush yarn. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my magic circle. So I chained 1, and now I'm going to put 6 single crochets into this circle. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so now I have this perfect little circle at the beginning. So when you make an amigurumi or plushie, or you were making something that starts in the round or as a ball, this is how you would start that with plush yarn. You chain 2 and then you crochet around the circle that is made by those 2 chains. Now finally, I will show you how to frog this yarn. Normally, frogging would mean to unravel this, and we would just pull this working strand of yarn away from the work and it would just come undone. But with plush yarn, you'll notice these fibers are so thick that they're keeping each other from sliding away. And so the best way to undo something, if you realize you've made a mistake and you don't want to ruin the yarn, you really just need to go back and crochet that stitch again. You just very delicately pull this loop over top of that loop, pull the any other loops over, and you'll notice that keeps your yarn very well intact. So as you go back, you'll see your yarn is not destroyed.
Hope you've had as much fun as I have.